Alright, so it's Thursday, had the final art critique today. Much more beyond that though. Let me start off with, and I got up around 8:30 and headed down to Komatsu to take a picture of the sushi guy with his bento box. And then I headed to Campbell Express and placed the little guy reading his newspaper. And Sally loved it. She got a real kick out of it. She thought it was really cute. And then I headed over to Sal's Pizza to put Pie in the Sky up there. And let me tell you, I thought it was going to be a stairway going to the roof. Nah, not a stairway at all. It's just this ladder welded, like thin bar ladder welded to the side of the building. And I don't mind telling you, it was quite scary. I actually had to keep telling myself, don't look down. Somehow it was a little scarier on the way up than it was on the way down. I guess because on the way up I knew I had to come back down, and then going down every step was a step closer to the ground. That was scary as hell. But luckily that's done. And then I had my friend Paul come, and he has a ladder, an 8-foot ladder, and he came to help me. And we were going to put up the one on the corner records, then the museum, and then Heroes. Well, get to the on the corner records, and you know, I'd successfully drilled through the aluminum, like sort of paneling on the Sal's Pizza just by pressing it, you know, with the screw, and that worked. So I was trying it with the one at on the corner music, and that didn't work. So I'm holding it like this, and I'm pressing it, and then it slips, and bam! It went like through my finger, the screwdriver tip on the drill screw gun. It went through, and it was deep. If I would have gotten about 1/4 of an inch to the right, it would have hit the bone. So I'm just like, great, no big deal. Let me just, and it's pouring blood. It is just pouring waves. So I ran home, and I got some tissue and put on it and tried to stop the bleeding, and I dabbed it, and I had some super glue, and what I was just going to do is super glue the cut shut. You know, that's what paramedics do, from what I understand. So I just keep trying and trying, and as I'm pouring the super glue on there, the blood is just pumping up like a geyser, and then eventually it shoots like about a foot, like a spray, tss, 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 like with my heartbeat. So it must have been an artery or something, arterial spray. Is that what Dexter talks about? So it's spraying, and I'm like, okay, Houston, we have a problem. So I headed to the emergency room and waited and waited and waited, and they pretty much just sat me there until it stopped bleeding. And I hope that I don't get charged a lot, but anyway. So I didn't have time to mount the other three and take the pictures, but I still was able to do my presentation because, hell, I could do just one of those and get credit, I think, for a site-specific, because I put a lot of work into all of it. So I did my presentation at the critique. Saw Mandy. She was there for her last day. She's graduating. That's very sad. Got to see Audrey's Super Marissa little video. Awesome, hilarious. I can't wait. Whenever she makes some more, I'll turn you guys onto it, and you'll love it. Jordan had a cool rhinoceros. Lisa doing her Barbie rearranging. It was great. Everybody's great. I love that place and all the people there. So then I went to the, after that, right from there I headed to the Sacred Heart volunteer celebration, which was great. Had a glass of wine. I was really surprised they had alcohol there. They had wine, and I had a glass of wine and a hamburger and a rib and some fruit. And I won some seeds. Some yellow green bean seeds, carrot seeds, and radish seeds. So that was nice. It's really nice. A lot of the groups I work with really are thankful giving back, which is not why I do it, which makes it even better. Okay, now the only final I have is my art history online final. So as soon as that's done. But now it's off to bath time for Bonzo. Yay!